All right, I'm trying to get set up here. I'm running a little late. And I got paired first round. Tony D. We got Tony D in the house. And Tony D is berserking, of course. I have. Let's see, do I need that? Maybe not. I've got to log into Twitch for the chat here. Tony D. Of course, I play the Dragon Sicilian right now. We'll see how that goes. Okay, I've got my chat room going. He berserked me, and he spent almost 30 seconds on 2 moves. I guess he's distracted. We've got Tony D in the house. I love playing against Tony D. Coffee Castle. Okay, gonna go here. Let me just check one thing real quick. One thing I'm always looking at is the microphone. Is the microphone in here? It's right above the computer. Should have had all this set up already. Got some stuff to do. Okay, I think everything's working. Back over here, Tony D in the house. All right, I'm going to play the dragon against him again. And I know he's played the Sicilian from both sides a million times. Always a great challenge, Tony D. Coffee Castle, one of the leaders of the Mosaic Rookie Knights. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Tony has not been playing this move. I got to remember at what point. See, of course, I'm out of theory. What is it? Move 7 or something? I'm out of theory. I don't know if it's Bishop D7, Knight C6. Maybe Knight C6, and then you play D5. If he doesn't play Bishop C4, I'm going to play D5. Okay, if I play here, knight takes, pawn takes. I got to remember the order of this. Gosh, I looked at this line after the last time I got into it, I think with him. He played D5. Maybe he captures here. Recapture. Capture, knight captures, queen captures. Something like this. Well, we're going to try it out and find out. Whoa! King B1? I'm sure that's not right. I want to take that pawn's what I want to do. Maybe he knows it's a line I don't know. Or maybe it's the fact that my queen's on pre here. Okay, that was a garden variety mistake. That is not good. Lose a piece against Tony D right in the opening. My queen was on pre. He obviously knows it better than me. If I leave my queen there and capture his knight, then for you beginners, he just trades off. I guess this piece is supposed to be out before you do this stuff. Maybe I was supposed to play Bishop E6. I don't know. And he goes back. Now I'm going to capture here because I need a little bit of material to play this guy. Oh, so he's going to go there, huh? I think I'm going to go here. I think I need to learn a little bit of opening theory. At least a little bit, you know? I need to get on here a little earlier. So I can set up. Well, looks like we're going to have to go for a king side or queen side attack over here. This and this and this. I don't think I'm not that impressed with that idea. Let's see. That would just pin his bishop to his queen. Now I'm gonna let him trade if he wants to. All right. I go here. He pushes. I take. He takes. I got to move the piece again. No, my queen takes. And his queen takes. Nope, because I'm guarding it with the bishop. Okay. I certainly don't want to trade pieces. I mean, I'm down material. Yeah, and I don't want that happening either. I hate to say it, but I may have to try to win on time. Where'd he move? I don't even know where he moved. How'd he? I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, he played rook here? No. So if I play here, he plays here. And I take. Rook or bishop takes. What I'd really like to do is get this pawn on this square so I can move my queen here safely and at least attack that square. But if I do that, he may open it up with c4. I think I'm going to have to do this. The other thing I was thinking about is playing here. He plays c4, I could play here and attack this piece. I may need that rook to guard my king side. I'm going to play here. Next stop here, if he doesn't push the c-pawn. Tony D. My incredible record against Tony D, 5-1. Yeah, I thought he was going to do that. So that's what he planned. I guess I'm going to play it here. When he kicks it, though, what am I going to do? Could play queen here. That's one way of... Then if he trades, I could play queen here. Let's do this. If he captures my knight, I'm going to do this. Line up this. At least he'll have to maybe, I don't know, push a pawn or something. Push one of them. Then at least I can bring my rooks here. Try to get something going. Okay, knight takes. Pawn takes? Because if he doesn't take with the pawn, I'm going to be able to play queen here check. Okay, knight here, pawn takes. I can play rook check. He goes in the corner. I like the fact that I'd be able to open him up a little. Why is he letting me do this? Oh. He's forcing the queens off. I always miss things on diagonals. What? I'm in check again. This is horrible. I'm getting a full Tony D tonight. Oh my gosh. This guy's out for some revenge. I have no doubt. What drawing possibilities do I have here? Eliminate the pawns. Easily get this one. Now, check. 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 Is that wishful thinking? Check. If I move my king over, I can't defend that pawn again. He's hitting two of them. I can only save one of them. That one might be more critical. Let's play here. Well, that didn't make any sense. Maybe he's listening to the broadcast. No, I know Tony D wouldn't do that to me. Maybe I freaked him out about the possibility of a back rank. Turn the air up a little. Got Tony D in the house. Let's see. I need to move here. I guess he thought I was going to check him. That's all I can think of. That's why he did that. Of course, he's got this guy. I got to get my pawns going here. Got to get those kingside pawns going. I'm going to have some back rank possibilities here. Then I can take the rooks off. Well, this doesn't feel like much of a win. He gave me a rook. But I'll take it. Okay, let's see. I can take a pawn. All right, I'll take it. I wonder how many games have already finished. We're in third place. Rut Chess. I'm playing Boiled Goose. Jody, LJ West. Why doesn't it say I'm streaming? It always has that up there. Chessmaster 5, whatever. I played that guy. I think I played that guy last week. Normally it says Deep Geek is streaming. Why is that not showing up? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Fayetteville 7177. He is 7-1 against me. This guy is very good. Okay, I always play this variation against the Najdorf. Then I play here. I don't think this is considered to be that great of a move, but I play it anyway. Probably here. Last time against this guy in this variation, it seemed like I got something going. Or I looked at it later with the computer and I tried to figure out something to play against him. I'm basically out of theory here. He may be getting ready to castle quick. I think I'm going to go ahead and castle. It's always this business with this pawn right here. You know, like if he were to play here, I'm not sure. I know this is a tactic in the Sicilian, but I'm not sure if it's considered good here or not. But it would be like capture here, capture, knight captures, forking the queen and the rook. He moves, you take the rook. You get a rook and 2 pawns for 2 minor pieces. Right here, I'm wondering about this move, because his next move is sure is going to be this, hitting this pawn. Last time I looked at this, I think I played queen e2 to guard this pawn. I ran into some problems. It wasn't against him, it was against somebody else. So I can't quite remember now. But I think the move is to play something. I mean, this is one of the moves in the Najdorf from the white side. I just don't know if, I doubt the position's exactly right, though. Fayetteville 7177. Sorry about the chair. I'm going to work on it someday. He put it on D7. I don't know what else to do here. I want to play this move. A long time ago, I had some pretty good games in this line. Now, what I really want to do is take over D5. The D5 square. Does the knight go here? Or does the knight go here? I definitely want to say the knight goes here and try to work this business. But if it comes back here, you might be able to pawn storm. It might be better on f3. I think I'm going to e2. I'll look at it later with the computer. I would like to go here and trade that knight off, which guards this square. I mean, I don't know if it's the right plan, but it's a plan that I play sometimes in these kinds of positions. You know, I don't have to go in here. I could wait on that to start a kingside attack. Here and here and here. Here and here. Capture, capture. Pawn g5. Bishop back. Maybe bring this rook over. That's only about 10 moves, but it's a plan. I mean, maybe I should have pawn stormed him first before playing bishop g5. I don't know. I mean, I kind of like this. He may try and play d5 at some point. Something like that. That's a check. And I'm going to have to go in the corner. Knight here hits that square and that square. He plays there. He's threatening this check. I take here. If he plays the check, rook takes, queen takes, bishop takes. That's what I'm wondering about. Boy, now I really want to take this piece. Drop this knight in on him and fork this and this. Maybe drive him back there. This guy's he is really a strong player. I've got to be a little careful about weakening these squares with this, by trading this guy. Because I could even retreat this piece. Well, he'd come in here and fork me. Win the exchange. I don't want that. Knight g4, bishop takes. Assuming he goes ahead with this, check. I take and lose the exchange, although I'm a piece up at that point. He captures. I take the rook, winning the exchange. He captures. I get this piece and this piece. He gets this piece. I'm up material. If he plays here and I capture here and he plays knight takes, I got to deal with the knight here and here. Which means I'm probably going to have to play queen here at that point. He could still play knight in here. I would play rook up probably. Do a rook lift, which will help with the attack. And his knight go where? Good question. Here. I might even have to trade it because I don't really want to lose a pawn. He thinks when it's time to think, you know, he really works on his moves. He retreats the queen. Wow. Nice rating at Hawguy. Wonder what Hawguy's rating is. Okay, right here, let's see, captures, and I could drop the knight in here. That is a possibility. Take over d5, maybe play at some point c3. You'll be able to play here and attack this, maybe drop in here. Is it right to take the knight? I can't do this because he captures. This guy's hanging. I'll have to capture, and knight goes back. I'll lose a piece. That's a puzzle rush. I could let it linger a while and play this and this. After I capture, elevate this pawn to here. I need a rook and a queen behind it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and try this plan. I don't know if it's right or wrong. Wow. Going back here. Man, this is going to give me... I'm just going to play it that way. I got to get this guy up and over. That's what I got to do. Because if I go here and he goes here and I go here, I could eventually play this knight to here, which guards this pawn from a frontal attack of some kind. Continue to guard the e-pawn. I kind of want to play rook f3. It's like a good general all-purpose move. Now, if I play here, I could even play here. Capture this piece, capture the d-pawn. He's going to have a hard time guarding that d-pawn if I do that. If I do all that, I got to be concerned about his knight coming in. So I can't come in here. Might slow him down going over there. I want to do this for one move and watch him defend this pawn, see how he does it. He does it like that. So he's going to bring this guy back to here. I think now I want to bring my queen over here. Stops that too. Well, no, he can do it. He's got his queen guarding it. I got to be very careful about how I play this position. Holy smokes. He did that? Well, that's easy enough. That settles that. I'm going to play there. Guard this thing. I do own d5. Okay, he's probably taking this guy. And I can't move him. Can I? Okay, I want to move this guy out of here. It's going to take that square away from my rook, though. Rook here. He plays rook here. This rook's just too powerful here. I want to get it out of here. If I play here, he's going to retreat it. It's going to take a great square away from my rook, though. This is the kind of position you get, you know that there should be something decent in it for you. But I'm not sure how to play it. Some of these moves I just don't know about. Now, I can play here. This is actually what I want to do. Guy's a full minute up on me. Hmm. What I like about this is I can get rid of this piece. I don't really want to do that yet. I want to play here. I might do it in a minute. I could sack on his knight. Got a knight and a pawn for a rook. That sort of stops his b pawn push. That knight is awfully strong. Be a nice way to get rid of it, wouldn't it? After that, how do I get to his weak pawns, though? I have to redeploy this knight somehow, I think. This piece. Frontal attack. Probably not the right idea, but I'm going to try it out anyway. Let's see, how can I attack this guy? I might at some point be able to play that. Maybe queen here and push that pawn again. I don't know. I'm looking for ideas. This pawn's weak. It's not being guarded right now, but I have to get the rook to move. This pawn's weak. He's got a lot of weak pawns. Okay, he's going to push me backwards. Is he really going to do that? I don't think he is. I don't think he's about to take that piece. Okay. I need a solid threat. That is not it. I got to figure out a way to get to these weak pawns. He may try to blitz me. Going to push on in here. I like to capture here, followed by this hopefully. I wanted the rook on d2 to guard the second rank. That's what I wanted. Knight takes. Well, I can grab a pawn. I'm so low on time, it's hard to figure out what to do. This game is going to bust open in a minute, and I better be ready for it. I think rook here. He captures, I'm going to capture with the bishop. Am I not? Bishop or knight? He's going to push this. I feel fairly confident of that. He's slow and methodical. He really thinks his way through these things. And he penetrates there. Okay, what can he get to? I think I'm going to have to leave my queen on that square. I don't think I can run my queen out here. Check down there. Can I? He's going to be able to check me from back on the back rank. I got to keep my queen near my king or I'll get mated. Check king up, check from behind. Does the king have anywhere to go? No. I need to exchange queens right now. If he doesn't do this, he's going to be in serious trouble, I believe, down on his king side. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm actually +1 if I can hold this together. I got to be able to get back over here to guard my king now. He's got to be careful about leaving the back rank with that queen of his. I want to tie him down to that pawn right there if I can. I'm taking the queens off. I'm going to try to run the A pawn. That'll give me time to get my bishop back. This rook doesn't have any squares along this rank. It's a tall pawn, but I need to stop him from coming over here while I run this pawn. I need to make it very hard for his rook to come over here. Need to move that piece out. His rook's going to the back rank. I guess he's wanting to move his bishop. Gosh, I really want that weak pawn. What do I do here? How do I do this? Maybe here for a quick trick? Maybe I can mess with him a little since I have more time now. I can push. I think I need to, actually. I need a second pass pawn. I'm going to have to get my king down into this position somehow. I could force his bishop off if I want. Okay, if I capture, let's see, let me think. I capture, he captures, I capture, he captures. I've got a lock on that pawn. This is his only pawn that can damage me. His rook's trapped there. Could I get my king over there and stop him from doing this? Or maybe I push forward and try to get that pawn in. That might be an idea too. Now I just need to check his king somehow on that square. To do that, he's got. Okay, the knight. I can deploy the knight somewhere. Oops. First we do this to lock that. Now I got to get the knight in there somehow. Maybe here, so I can advance. Oh, and I'm threatening that. So I can advance that pawn, perhaps. Need to be able to get my king in here too. Okay, if I trade off this piece, I think I can win that endgame. My bishop's going to hold everything. Okay, his king can go here and hold that. I think my king's got to go over to this side. I've got to be able to do it in such a way that I can win his rook. Play here, he's going to push here. If I give up that pawn, can I get to this one and win it? I don't know that I can. I don't have enough time to think about this. I think I can push a queen in now. He can't stop it. This g-pawn's going to... Yes! There we go. All right. I'm going to celebrate by drinking a little water. Okay, that was not beautiful. It wasn't perfect, but it was a win, and I will take it. Time for Book of the Week. Book of the Week. It's time for Book of the Week. Secrets of Practical Chess by John Nunn is Book of the Week. This is a nice little book from Gambit. It's been praised by other authors. John Nunn, of course, is a famous author of chess books. Very strong chess player from back in the day. This is a nice little book, I say, especially for lower rated beginner players to beginner to lower rated. 160 some odd, 170 some odd pages of really good advice from one of the greats, really. This guy not only is a great chess player, he also has a PhD. Magnus Carlsen said if he did not take time out to work on his academic career, he could have been world champion. Secrets of Practical Chess. This is a nice little book I inherited from a friend of mine. I really like it. I haven't read the whole thing, but I've read part of it, and I read the section, I think, on the end game. He's got like a little section on everything: the opening, the middle game, the end game. It's like and back in the day, we used to read Fred Reinfeldt books. This book kind of reminds me of a beginner level Fred Reinfeldt book. So, Book of the Week, Secrets of Practical Chess by John Nunn, also praised by Eric Kislick in his book, which will probably be Book of the Week at some point. He talks about how good this book is, Secrets of Practical Chess, in his own book. Okay. I'm going to play the dragon. Some people wouldn't give up that bishop, but I'm kind of inclined to for his bishop. Wow. And he did. I guess this guy's one of the Osiers. Aren't there about 3 of them on here? Or maybe 4. Somebody said there were 4, but one of them doesn't play chess. This guy needs to make up his mind about where he's going to play. I want to play this. Takes my bishop, so be it. No chat. Some chapters in this book by John Nunn. At the board, decision making. This is all into chapter 1. At the board, oversights and blunders, time travel, laziness, determination. Chapter 2, the opening. Chapter 3, the middle game. Chapter 4, the end game, and he goes through a bunch of them. King and pawn endings, rook endings, minor piece endings. And then last chapter is using a computer. This book is a little old, but like I said, well respected by authors like Eric Kislick. Secrets of Practical Chess by Dr. John Nutt. Okay, so if I capture here and he plays here and then I play here, can he do anything to me? I mean, I don't really think he's got a super strong attack here. I know it's opening a file in front of my king, but does he really have a strong attack? I could play there. Will that make him castle queenside? It is just grabbing a pawn. Of course, I love grabbing pawns. What's he going to do about that? All right, you talked me into it. I know something he could do here. I just looked at this. If he plays h3, does he trap my queen? I'll have to look at that later. I'm not sure I had a way out of there. Right there, could have played knight here, doubled up on that one. Moving fast. Moving too fast. That's actually still a threat. Oh. I guess he wants to trade queens. I really do want to leave this file open. I got plans for these pawns. I don't want to split them up. There's a great square. I think I'm going to play this move. Then I'm going to play this move. Ouch! Okay, he caught me on that one. I'm getting ready to lose a pawn right there. That was a bad pawn to lose, too. This one's weak now, too. You see tactics against the other guy, but not against yourself. Now, what am I going to do about this guy? I don't really want to undouble his pawns, to tell you the truth. I could bring my king up again. And now, where do I go? Here. I got to get an open file for these rooks. And I got to watch out for his knight. There's that one. I don't think it does much, but I could do this. Check. I'll have to move here or here. Then he captures, and I capture with the rook. I'm going to undouble his pawns for him. Shall I walk up the board and get myself mated? Yeah. I go here. He checks. I take this pawn. He checks. I take his rook. I don't think he can mate me. We're going to find out. We are going to find out. Well, I fought my way back. I got a great knight in the middle of the board. Secrets of Practical Chess by John Nunn. Last time I talked about this book, I blundered in this game. A chess Olympic gold medal winner explains how you can dramatically improve your chess results. Published by Gambit. You know, they may be reissuing this because they're bringing out a bunch of their books that have been out of print for a long time. Talking about Gambit books. You can look them up on the web. Just Google Gambit Space Chess. I was thinking about ordering Anand's games, which I've never purchased before. It's a new edition, too. John Nunn helped him write that one, I believe. And it's an expanded version of his earlier game collection. Okay, I want this pair of rooks off the board. And now, maybe I can win the e-pawn. One of those Oziers beat me last week. I beat one, the other one beat me. This one I think is the third one. Wonder how our team is doing. The Sag Rookie Knights are in first place. Little Rock Chess, sixth place. Of course, we didn't have that many people playing tonight. Boiled Goose, Hogger, LJ West. One of our better players, Pruitt, whatever, couldn't make it tonight. He had to work late. I'm here to avenge my fallen sibling. Jack attack Ozier. Too many of them. Hoggot, nice rating. $22.11. And he berserks me. This is Tony D again. Oh my God, Tony D twice in one night. I can't take it. Tony D. Got Tony D in the house. He plays the Najdorf. Let's get it on, Tony D. Okay, he's going here, and he's taking this piece just like last week. I don't see the point in pushing this pawn. He's going to take my bishop. Okay, he's attacking this one. Last time, I think I played here. That was not quite right. What was the right move? Queen F3? What was it? Rookie 1? I looked this up. What? I mean, I looked with a computer. I don't know what the right move is here. What did I play last week? Queen E2. like F3. F3? With the king in the corner? Where do I want this piece? I don't think I want it on that square. I kind of want it on that square. I'm just hoping that if he plays something like this. Okay, let's put it here. Man, he's about 100 rating points above me. That knight wasn't there. I'd have my basic sack. It's a theme in this opening. I don't like this knight. I'd love to get rid of it. Nope, can't push that pawn again. That was too terrible a couple of weeks ago. Maybe queen e2 and rook d1. If I play here, he plays here. The knight goes here. I know he's got a great future there. Not. I think that's too weakening on my queen side. I'm gonna play here. Maybe this and this. Maybe I can do that. I know this guy's going to attack me, and he knows a lot of Najdorf stuff. I mean, he doesn't know. I don't think he knows move by move by move, but he knows ideas in the Najdorf, big time. I want to bring this rook to here, maybe this one to here. If I got time. I have no idea. I even played over a lot of Najdorf games, Fischer Najdorf games. It settles that. I guess it's got to go here. I played over, I think, every Fischer Najdorf game that he ever played. I wanted to get a feeling for the Najdorf. That was at least 10 years ago, so I've probably forgotten it. Let's see if this Pawn goes here, and then that one goes there, and then that one goes there. I gotta have queen here and queen over here. It's too many moves. Let's see what he does. If he captures my knight, I'm obviously going to recapture with the bishop. He sure is spending a lot of time. Book of the Week. Brought to you by Book of the Week. He sacks? What's he going to get for that? What happens next? I can't resist that. It's too tasty. Oh, he did that. Well, I'm sure going to get out of this mess. Does he have any threats? What did I see? I'm going right there. I could. Uh-oh. Can't do it now. How about this? I want to bring a rook to the center. Once I move this knight, this bishop has this square, which means my knight could hop in there. I don't really think I have any weaknesses. That's why the rook should have been on the c file. He may be thinking about this at some point. Yeah, this is what I should have done. I'm going to do it now. I'm going to push here. Take, knight takes, rook takes, pawn takes, whatever, rook takes. It's going to be a trade fest on that square. I got to get rid of this guy. I need to be attacking him somehow. Oh, he's going to try that. Maybe he's planning on coming in here with his knight. Do I take with the rook or the pawn? Take with the rook and we trade. I got a weak pawn. If I take with the pawn, I can push it to c4. So I'll open up this diagonal again. Well, either way, I'm going to have a pawn sitting here. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm unleashing his bishops. Push, take, rook takes. Why is he doing this? going to capture here, and this rook and bishop combo are going to eliminate some pieces. Okay, and now I can trade rooks. Queen here. You still got those bishops. I gotta remaneuver these pieces is what I gotta do. This one to here to here. This guy's extremely tactical. He may find some stuff in here that I miss. He's a life master after all. Okay, I take queen. Let's see. I take queen takes. I take here. He can take here. Check. Pawn hanging there. I can't guard this one and this one. Go here. Does he have a check where you can pick up the bishop? No. This will shield him from that pawn on g4. That's a clever idea. Check king up. Do I need to attack him? How do I do this? He's going for that square right there. I don't actually want to win on time. I'm trying to figure out a way to beat him. He's going to let me trade queens? That doesn't seem right. I trade queens. Bishop goes to here. King D. Bishop here. King C. Bishop here. I walk up and blockade these. I don't see how he can win this in 6 seconds. Wait a minute, 8:22. I should have clicked pause. I don't want to play another game. How do I get out of this? I only got 7 minutes. Pause right there. Where is Little Rock Chess? Deep Geek, Auger. We're 6th. Wild Goose, LJ West. Wow. Man, I don't know. I don't know what I mean. Those 2 games against him and Fayetteville 7-1, 7-7. Those are some rough games. I got to really carefully go through those because I'm not at all sure about some of my moves. I got lucky. I think that's definitely true. Well, book of the week. For lower rated players, beginners, classes up to what? B class, but still maybe even higher. Because Eric Kislick thinks highly of this book. I read a little of it. Defending difficult, these are some of the topics. Defending difficult positions, how to study the openings, how to make decisions, avoiding common mistakes, when to calculate, coping with pressure, avoiding time trouble. John Nunn's a very respected author and player. Gambit Publications. If I want to check it out, Book of the Week, Secrets of Practical Chess by John Nunn. Okay, I guess that's it for this week. No chat messages. Little Rock Chess is probably going to finish in 6th place. Mosaic Rookie Knights for the 4th week in a row, 1st place. I am impressed. They're really doing it. 4 weeks in a row. Okay, that's it for this week. Bye.